What's up, everybody? It's HBT with Straight Up Wrestling Show, guys. Here live, man. NXT is already in effect. Sorry that I'm a little bit late, but hey, it is what it is, man. This happens a lot. I don't know why, but anytime I get busy doing things, like I was out a little bit ago, I was out doing I was cutting grass, and we getting that storm, that hurricane, we getting the remnants from that, so we're getting a lot of rain right now, and went out and grabbed some food and everything, came back home. Ate real quick, and now that I'm on. But hey, here live and ready to rock this thing out. I see Ray Underwood is in the building. What's up, Ray? Raymond's in the building. Green Randall's in the building. Green Randall is in the building. Raymond Underwood, and I have 20th Charity Kind Master is in here. What's going on, 20th Century Kind Master? Pretty much Luke, or else I'm going to know. Wait, hold up. Send link or else I'm going to know Knucklehead Harry HBT. All right, Lucas, I'm not going to let you come on tonight, man. No! Ray's going to come on. I'm going to have Raymond come on, so Ray's going to come on. So right now, Lucas, I'm not going to have you come on, but a little bit later, you can come on. All right? So Ray Underwood is in the house. Ray, if you're still there, let me know, and I'll be sending you a link here soon. But let me go ahead and get everybody here in the comments, guys. Ray says, hello, Harry and Chris. Hello, Straight Up Wrestling family. Chris will be on a little bit later. Hopefully, he'll be on a little bit later. Hopefully, safe, man. Hopefully, don't rush. You don't need to be rushing because it's a flood out there. Believe me, guys. It's already flooding. It just started raining a little bit over an hour ago. Ray said, let's talk wrestling. Yes, sir. Green Randall in the building. The last episode of NXT on the USA Network, and one of the best episodes on the USA Network, calls The Prodigal Son Returns. Okay. The Grayson Waller effect, giving the Grayson Waller rub to Faxium. I think he said Axiom before he dethrones them. Okay. Ray says first American Championship. Yes. All right, Kind Master, send link or else I'm going to know you, Knucklehead Harry. Ray says, I'm here, brother. All right, I'll send the link in just a minute. All right, Charity, this is for Ray, so don't come in unless your name is Ray Underwood. All right, man. Some reason I can't get that. I can't get that in. Only on USA. Okay, there's the link. So click on it whenever you get a chance, right? So we can get you in here, and you come on and you have a few things to say, or you can wait till Chris get here. But if you want to come on now, and me and you, we can talk about what you want to talk about. Rand Sinclair versus. All right. Goodness sake. All right, okay. Rand Sinclair versus Kalani Jordan. Already in effect, guys. They are in action. All right.
Hey, bro. All right, my question to you is: last night, what did you think about the new Intercontinental Champion?
Oh wow, man! I don't know if you been checking out some of the things that I put up, on YouTube. I put it up on Facebook, and it's on my TikTok too. I know you don't have a TikTok, but yeah, I did put up something on that. And wow, you might have to check out the short that's on the YouTube on Facebook page too, in the Straight Up Wrestling Show. But yeah, man, look, I'm glad that Jey Uso finally got a singles championship. I will agree with that. But me personally, I would like for them to have a storyline of Jey on a path to being sympathetic to woman and wanting to tag up with his cousin again, and pretty much trying to get back with his brother. So that's the path that I think they should be taking right now. I think that they should be putting him in a some kind of scenario to where he's going to be back with Roman, to where he's going to stop, Solo. That he's going to be like, oh, you're not going to do my cousin like this. We grew up together and everything. So that's what I think about that. And as far as Braun Breaker, I'm with a lot of people today. Like a lot of people saying, they think they took the title off of Braun too quickly. Yes, Braun can get this back. He can get it back and everything. But my whole deal is with this. They talking about building Braun Breaker as the next Brock, and Netflix want they want Braun Breaker to be the star on Netflix. That's what they want. They want him to be built up as the face of Netflix. Netflix has already said that. You trying to build a guy up as a monster, man. You cannot have him losing random matches like that. I mean, he lost to Sami Zayn, and then he come lose, he losing to Jey Uso. Not saying that he can't lose to a veteran like that. Jay definitely has this, he definitely has I would say the longevity to where it warrants him, beating somebody like Braun Breaker. But one thing about it is, if you try to build him up like Brock Lesnar, think about Brock. Brock Lesnar wouldn't have lost a match like this. He just wouldn't have. Same thing. Like I was talking to Chris. Like Chris said, okay, he lost to Cody Rhodes. Yeah, he lost to Cody Rhodes, but later in his career. But back in his day when they was building Brock up like that, he wouldn't have lost that match right there. So yeah, so that's what I think about it, man.
Well, this is the point I was trying to make. That how many avenues now that they can go with this as a storyline.
Oh yeah.
Number one, they can go with now the Roman has to want him. Because now he can show them. Before, remember, Roman told him, you need me to win a championship.
Oh, yeah.
His brother told him, you need me. Now he can look at him and say, I don't need you.
Yeah, he can. But, I mean, in this scenario here, I mean, they could go with that. I mean, I can understand that. And I can roll with it. I mean, I definitely can roll with it. But if I was, what I would like for them to do, as far as the same thing that you're talking about, go ahead and have Jay pretty much wipe out the other bloodline, the fake bloodline. Him and his brother come back and pretty much help wipe it out. But he holds on to his Intercontinental Championship, and afterwards, Roman can still, you have Roman acting like he's always acting like he's the tribal chief. He's over, he's over Jay, he's over Jimmy, like, and act like Jay still use him. And Jay can look at him and he can be looking at that time. I don't need you. He said, but hey, out of loyalty and out of respect, as you being my cousin, I definitely came and I helped you. Hey, and I'm out of here, and if you want me the next time, then you call me and maybe I'll come and help you out. So yeah, I like what you're saying there, Ray. But yeah, they can go with a lot of different storylines here.
That's exactly what I was talking about, because I was glad finally to see him actually get a title for his own instead of being known as just as a tag team.
That's true.
Because I mean, he's done a lot. Him and his brother both have done a lot for wrestling, especially the tag team division.
Yeah. Only thing that I don't like about it is that they didn't pull the trigger earlier. Right. 2 months ago, when it was over in France and he was hot as I don't know what. Then they came to Greenville the next week after they was in that city of France, and man, he was rocking. Then he went to Greensboro, rocking. They should have pulled the trigger that week. Maybe when he was in Greensboro or whatever, that third or fourth week, pull that trigger when he first started doing that. It's me, Oos started thing, and they should have done it then when he was really hot. That's one thing I don't like about. I will say I don't like about Triple H is that he pulls the trigger too late. Where a lot of stuff has died down. He did that with LA Knight, man. LA Knight, they should have did that 7 months ago. 6-7 months ago.
Exactly, when LA Knight was really hot.
Yeah, he was
really hot.
He was on fire, man, burning up. And and of course, yeah, they did it, but they just did it when his momentum just went down. And that's one thing I have against Triple H. I don't like it. Of course, Tony Khan does this over and over again. as far as pulling the trigger too late. And I know they probably have plans already in the making, but sometimes you have to pivot from those plans. You know that, man. Same thing like
Right.
in sport. Sometimes you have to call, you have to call an audible or something and do something a little different.
Next week in Chicago.
All right, what you think of that match, man, that just happened between those two ladies?
I gave it a like 2.5.
Okay. I can go anywhere between 2 and 2.5. Mag, what's up, man? Mag says, greetings, Harry and Ray. And the Straight Up Wrestling Universe, NXT says, farewell to the USA Network. Yeah, no doubt. All right, Green Randall says, Jay Uso joining Roman would suck. It wouldn't make any sense. I am his eyes. He spent the last 4 years being mistreated by Roman. Why would he go back to him? Well, you know what, Green Randall, hey, I think he should go back. I really do. I think it's going to even make it more heat because, look, Roman is going to need help with this, not just Cody. He's going to need help in this feud with the bloodline. That's all it is to it. And it makes sense that the original bloodline, I'm not saying they the original bloodline because you got to go all the way back to his, his father, his uncles, and his grandfather to look at the whole bloodline. But the one with the tribal chief and the modern day bloodline, that's Roman and his cousins, man, straight up. So you have to go back to that, and even at their hottest, you got to say Sami Zayn was part of that at their hottest, man. So yeah, I mean you got to go back to that, Green Randall, because if not, it's not going to make any kind of sense to have him just going there with Cody and maybe win. They don't. Maybe they get jumped. They probably will win, but they're going to get jumped by all 4 of those guys. They cannot. Hey, I don't care how good Cody and Roman is. Hey, 4-on-2, they got the advantage. Hey, Solo's team has the advantage. So, man, it makes sense for Jay to come in and help his cousin, man. I think it'll be a huge pop because, like it or not, Roman is still the hottest star in wrestling. Now, Cody has something to say about that because, hey, yesterday it was revealed Cody Rhodes is in the top 5 merchandise sellers in the country out of all athletes. Roman Reigns couldn't say that. So what it's showing me is that Cody Rhodes is getting into the general population, man, that, he's getting a spark into the general population. And Roman did not do that. Roman is wrestling famous. But Cody Rhodes, and it has to do with his name, that Rhodes name. That's the reason I think his name has gotten out there. But he definitely, man, outside of the wrestling business, he has a bigger name. Hey, top 5 merch sellers in the country out of all athletes, that's saying a lot. So he's up there with the Caitlin Clarks. Hey, Michael Jordan's, LeBron James, and who else? I say Steph Curry, maybe, or maybe one of the football players. So he's in the top 5 there with there's only 4 other guys that's in there with him. Man, when the last time can we say a wrestler had that? When is the last time? Back when Rock was running, because John Cena didn't do it. It really popular. Back when Rock was running, that's the last time you could say that. So Green Randall, man. All right, my man Magnum says Kalani gets 2 stars. Yeah, I can agree with that. Anywhere from 2 to 2.5 stars, Mag. 100%.
Hey, Harry, did you happen to catch the Undertaker's podcast when he was talking about Cody and Roman?
No, I didn't. What did he say, man? I'm about to go check that out.
He was talking about that he can see and he's looking forward to Cody turning heel.
I hope not.
He said Cody's hot now. He goes he would make excuse my language, his exact words were a hell of a heel.
In wrestling, he would. In wrestling, that's the deal. That's what we got to get from wrestlers. And like I was talking to Chris last night, which Chris was saying, if they go and do certain things like, I can't remember which scenario he was talking about, but Chris was like, it can backfire too. Which I was talking about. What y'all was talking about as far as wrestling, putting wrestling on NBC main event. When they going back on NBC, putting that into those guys getting back into like the sports bars and things like that. That's coming on. Maybe they talk to these guys about, hey, using one TV to put that on there. And Chris said it could backfire too. And that's one thing. And I told him, I said, look, man, that's one thing as far as wrestlers. Us in the wrestling business now, hey, we're ashamed. We're afraid to go out there and talk to other people outside of the wrestling business. Now, there's a few of us that's bold enough, but for the most part, fans today will not go out and talk to the general public about wrestling no more. We're embarrassed. We're embarrassed to go out there and say that because people say, you really a wrestling fan, man? You really watch that garbage and everything? And, they might say, hey, it's not real and things like that. We're embarrassed to do that. But back in the day, nobody was embarrassed to do that because you can legitimately say that, hey, Ric Flair, hey, he's just as or Michael Spinks or whatever. Hulk Hogan, he's just as interesting as a Roy Jones Jr. or something like that. You could actually say that. You could actually say that some of these wrestlers, man, that wrestling was just as exciting as NFL football because it competed with it back then. Did you ever hear them saying, hey, our ratings are down because we had to compete with football? Did you ever hear that in wrestling?
No.
Growing up? No. But so yeah, right now I don't think so because Cody Rhodes, there's people out there watching. And how many people want him to be a heel? America, when it boils down to it, even though America loves danger, they love hardcore people and everything like that, but everybody loves that. Everybody loves that all-American boy. Put it that way. And Cody comes across as the all-American boy, the clean-cut boy, all-American boy. Even though he's a grown man, basically going into his 40s, but maybe about 40, whatever, 41. Well, he's going into that age. I'm not sure exactly that, but he's looked at as an all-American boy. CM Punk is on there. So big ups to this right here, man. I give that a thumbs up. But, Cody, you need somebody that can break through. That's one thing about wrestling. You need somebody that can break through, to the general public. WNBA wasn't crap until, hey, this girl come along, Caitlin Clark. Now everybody talks about it. It's more popular than wrestling is right now. Doesn't matter that the WWE's name is huge. I mean, it's one of the top names out there as far as brand. It's huge. But still, that doesn't take away from the fact that, hey, wrestling has a small niche of fans. Doesn't take away the fact from that.
Here, what I've seen the problem with a lot of the wrestling fans is, how they still say that wrestling's fake and it's entertainment. It's not like it was when me and you and Chris were growing up.
Oh, exactly.
And my thing is, what I tell everybody when they say wrestling's fake, I said, if you've never been in the ring, just one time go and ask if you could run and hit one of them ropes.
Oh gosh, man.
Just happen, drop down on that mat and see how it really feels.
Exactly.
That's like Logan Paul was on Undertaker's podcast a while back, and they were talking, and he goes, I've growing up, he goes, I thought wrestling was fake. He said, until I hit that ring. And he goes, I thought when I hit it, he goes, I was like, they gonna put any extra padding down or anything? And they looked at him and said, no, the ring's set up. He goes, do what?
Yeah. I mean,
he goes, and then I hit those ropes, and he goes, I was all bruised up and everything else. I said, and I'm sitting there going, exactly.
Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, no doubt, man.
And then he was there,
and a lot of guys, let's say, a lot of guys pulling punches in, snug with him. So and there's a lot of guys that like to feel it. They like to feel it. So a lot of that stuff actually is happening, man. Straight up, Green Randall, they need to book it extremely well. It wouldn't make any sense for Jay to join Roman. The only way I could see it working is in Vengeance for Jimmy. Why in the world would Green Randall? I'm gonna ask you straight up, man. You're gonna have to give me an answer that makes sense. Why wouldn't it make sense if he goes with Roman and he rolled with Roman all those years? Why wouldn't it make sense? That is just flat out silly. Are you trying to tell me, if Roman joins up with his cousin, who he rolled with all those years, man, and they standing there with number one and all that, and they close knit, that it wouldn't make sense if he got back with his cousin? Man, you acting like Roman Reigns is some guy that came off the streets and it came in and said, hey, I'm part of the family or whatever, and Jay and Jimmy never was involved with this dude. So what in the world are you talking about? It don't make sense, Green Rambo. I don't understand that. So I mean, you gotta explain that to me, bro. You gotta explain that to me. I mean, hey, I'll roll with you there. I'll roll with you and agree with you on things, man. But you're gonna have to tell me why it doesn't make sense that Jay Uso would be with Roman Reigns, man. That's kind of like saying Green Randall needs to go over to NXT and say, hey, Tank, Hank and Tank, I want to roll with you guys, man. This Austin Theory guy don't make sense with me. You know what I'm saying? I don't know you guys, but I've been watching your work. I want to roll with you guys. I want to bring some of my Grayson Waller, some of my podcast stuff, some of the things that I do or whatever into your group, man. That don't make sense. So, but the same scenario that you're going with is kind of like that. So Green Randall, explain to me why it don't make sense, man. Don't just be telling me it don't make sense for this guy to hang with somebody or get into union with a guy that he rolled with for so many years and that he grew up with. You need to explain this to me, bro. Straight up. Don't make sense, man. Goodness. Wow. Goodness, man. Man, Ray is looking like the guy who played the Santa in Violent Night. Oh, Mag on you, bro.
Mag better behave. I'll get on him here in a minute.
I hear you. Will Rally Sports says, hi, Harry. What's going on, Will?
Well, the thing is, too, you got to look at with Jay and Jimmy and Roman. They're the original bloodline.
Yeah.
And Solo didn't earn it. He was not made the tribal chief. Roman was made the tribal chief.
Yes, he was.
We seen who gave him and put it around his neck.
Right. Oh, yeah.
So I could see Jay and Jimmy backing their cousin up because they were the original, like the Four Horsemen.
Oh, yeah. So I could see Jay and Jimmy backing their cousin up. Sorry about that. Yeah, no doubt about that. Man. But yeah, Green Randall, like I say, you just all over the place with this, man. I don't understand. I don't understand. Hey, there was some cats I rolled with back in the day. And I mean, we was close. We fought together, man. We went, went and hung out at the skating rink back in the day. You might don't understand it, but hey, people like me and Ray and Magnum from our generation, we used to go hang out at the skating rink and do certain things. We used to roll with each other. But hey, I grew up with these guys, and if they needed me, and and then somebody that was a rival crew or whatever, a rival faction, because we used to go play football against people. We used to go do certain things, not just fight, man. Play sports against other crews and things like that. That's what we used to do back in the day, to settle who was the best neighborhood and all that. But if I went and rolled with my cats, those guys come and say, hey, man, what is Harry doing with those guys? Man, that don't make sense, man. That don't make sense. So Green Randall, like I said, explain it to me. That's all I'm asking. Hi, Ray. NXT, did you see Hakuru heading to NXT Pro Wrestling Insider said, wow, 6'8", he is a big guy. Okay, I don't know who you're talking about on that, Will Rally Sport. I know that name, but have you seen Scott Steiner's son, Brock Steiner?
Yeah.
That kid is pretty big, man. Good football player.
Yeah.
If he don't make it to the NFL, I can see him and Braun together, man. They will be destroying some people. Man, it's crazy.
I've been waiting to see if Brock Lesnar's daughter's coming to wrestling.
Yeah, that'll be very interesting. Big girl, man, strong girl. Only way that won't happen if she meets some guy, whatever. He has a different path in life. She falls in love and she decides to do that. Wow. Wow, man.
I was waiting for that to happen.
Yeah. I'm going to go ahead and get a thumbs up because these guys being from the main roster to do that to Axiom and Nathan Fraser, it does make sense. And, it's kind of like they're saying, hey, you disrespecting us by challenging us, or we have to come down here and wrestle you guys. So I do like that. All right, Brian Pillman Jr. talking with man, I forgot the name of that doggone crew.
Does his beard and that look like it's painted on?
It does, man. It does. That thing smooth. That thing very smooth. So I don't know about all that. Man, this kid is a doggone. This kid is a disappointment. You ask me.
They're not using him right.
What's that?
I said they're not using him right.
No, they're not. No, they're not. So, to a certain point, you can, well, to a big point, you can say it's not his fault. All right, Green Randall, the prodigal son, the Ozzy icon, the ultimate Iron Survivor, the greatest NXT superstar of all time. Glorious Grayson Waller, an awesome theory accompanying him to the ring. Okay, Green Randall. I know that's your boy, man. I know that's your boy. I will say this, I do like both of them. I think they're very talented.
Take that back in your mommy's room.
That's like everybody keeps saying about Brock Lesnar's done in wrestling. Triple H said that he might be able to come back.
Yeah. Okay. All right, Tank and Hank, man. I like Hank Walker. I'm not really into this Tank Ledger dude. All right, Man Magnum says, when I hear people say wrestling is fake, I always say you can't fake gravity. No, you can't. No, you can't.
Take that back in your mommy's room.
Crack him upside the head with a chair and let's see how fake that is.
What's that?
I said crack him upside the head with a chair and let's see how fake that is.
Oh, exactly. Green Randall says Axiom and Nate have no style. Yeah, they do. Yeah, they do, Green Randall. They're very eye pleasing, man, to watch in the ring and everything. High flying guys, great tag team. So Green Randall, I don't know what you're talking about, man. Green Randall, Walter giving them the rub they need. Green Randall, Walter speaking nothing but facts. Axiom is gonna break up soon. You call him a fraxium. Trying to break up the greatest team of all time because they know they're going to lose those titles. They're scared to death of them. Okay. Green Randall, Grayson, and Waller and Austin Theory are undefeated on NXT as a tag team. Okay. Green Randall, how dare Axiom interfere? Waller on his own talk show. All right, Max says, Ray, that was a compliment, bro. Violent Night was a kick butt Santa. Okay. All right, Green Ramble. Waller and Theory outsmarting the tag champs. Awesome Theory doesn't care about having his name on some sign. Okay. Wow. Well, I appreciate everybody coming in. Hey guys, if you here with Straight Up Wrestling Show, I got my brother Ray up in the house, guys. Hey, he's joining the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. But hey, guys, if you here on Facebook, hit that like, share, join. If you're on YouTube, hit the like, share, subscribe, hit the notification bell, ding, 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 so you know we're on like times like these. And if you're over on Twitch, you do the same thing that you do here on YouTube. And if you are over on X, formerly known as Twitch, and as Twitter, formerly known as Twitter, hit that like, tweet, and retweet, and follow the Straight Up Wrestling Show over on X, guys, formerly known as Twitter. Appreciate you coming in. Rocky with us.
And we're good to go. I'll be replacing the windshield for you. Should be doing there with you. New cars come with cameras that can control your automatic brake systems and lane departures, which do need to be calibrated when you get your windshield replaced. You get a crack in your windshield, it's only good choice.
What are you watching, Ray?
Wrestling?
You got it on picture and visual?
No, it's on a commercial right now. Mine's on a progressive commercial.
Of course, that commercial gonna sound different up there in the area that you're in, and I'm in. So even me and Chris is different. One thing I'll give to them, they know how to target in certain areas that they're in. They know how to target certain people, and they know where to sell their top merchandise at. Yeah, I will. Man, I tell you, I will give Nielsen and everybody, these advertisers credit on that, man. They do a lot of research to notice this stuff.
we're talking about.
Man, who is this dude? Who?
I have no idea.
Look like he's offering love to everybody, Ray.
I know. Looks like he can't afford real flowers. He has to give them fake.
Yeah. 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 Man, I just can't get into this Tank guy. This Tank guy, I cannot get into him. That's because I saw so much potential in Hank Walker. And then, they teamed him up with this Tank guy. I'm like, wow.
Right.
Because Hank remind me of Big Bossman, man, Big Bubba Rogers. He remind me of him when he first came in.
Lay down, you two.
I just don't get these two, man. I really don't.
I'm still trying to figure out why Gallows and Anderson are down in NXT. I mean,
I know.
I know.
That's. I mean, even though I don't know, man. I just they should be on the main roster. So that's the reason I don't get it that these guys are still stuck down there in NXT. I really don't.
It's like as soon as AJ got injured, remember, and he disappeared from the main roster, they ended up in NXT.
Yeah. I mean, it just seemed like a couple veterans who was up on the top, on top for a long time, and they end up in NXT. It's just weird to me.
Yep.
Like, aren't you guys way past the developmental brand? Just, man. Man, that Luke Gallows is a big guy. Because, hey, this Hank guy is not a small dude.
Nope.
All right, Green Randall says the Adonis gimmick sucks. Look what they did to Eddie as well. His old gimmick was so much better than this weird DJ stuff. Okay. And Mag, I don't know what Dijak is, man. Didn't they let him go? I thought they let him go.
I was gonna say I thought they let him go.
Yeah.
Dijak. Oh, how'd you like the lowrider that Dominic came in last night?
Oh, it was nice, man. It was nice.
What wasn't that Eddie's old car? It looked like it.
Yeah, it did. It did look like it. It's either that or it's a replica, a close replica of it. All right, Orlando says you don't want none. What? You don't want none? What you saying there, Orlando? Yeah, he could be a Magnum. He could be over in Japan. I think that's better for him than be in WWE. He could go to TNA, which they do have a working relationship right now with WWE, but he could go over there. Orlando Connor says, I miss AJ Styles. I hear you, brother. Yeah, I like AJ too, man, but they have to treat him right. They have to respect his talent and where he's at in the business if he does come back. And that's one thing I think he hasn't gotten proper respect in his business since for the last 4 years, you ask me. He really hasn't. So, I mean, if I was him, I probably would stay out of it, man. I would stay out of at least WWE. Because, they'll put him in big feuds, big matches, and he ends up losing them every time. Every time. Doesn't matter if it's a match or it's a feud. It's, a little small rivalry or something. He always loses now. Man, they got Hank acting like a clown over there, man. Now, I know Tank acts like that. Wow. Okay, Hank with a nice punch. Yeah, Hank didn't come in acting like that. Now Hank acting all goofy. Like he went to the Juice Robinson School of doggone comedy or something. That's crazy, man.
Well, that's just like you got Gallows and Anderson coming down to NXT. That's the training center. Them two should be destroying everybody.
Exactly.
Goliath.
Orlando says, I am happy for Jey Uso being the IC champion. Okay. A lot of people are, brother. Wow. Oh, I thought that was it. Orlando, what's going on with WWE wrestlers' relationships with WWE, and then they leave? Well, I don't know. It's basically, I think it's more business now. I think it's more business. When Endeavor and TKO done took over, I think it's even more business than what it was before. What in the world?
Goliath, lay down. You're getting on my nerves.
That was bull.
I had it at 2.2, man. I'm gonna give it 2 stars. Yeah, it was bull.
I'm with you at 2 stars.
Yeah. All right. Green Randall said, glad to see Hank and Tank win. Okay, Green Randall.
Goliath,
I was totally shocked. Jey Uso, new champ. I thought Braun be champ for a while. He probably gonna get it back, Rally.
Hey, Harry, you notice Green Randall never agrees with us?
Yeah, no, he didn't. That's okay. Let Green Randall do his thing. That's what he does. But Green Randall, he's not gonna come back and give me no answer. Yeah, Green Randall says Grayson Waller has grace with his presence again.
Oh, what do you think about what's going on with Xavier Woods?
Wow, man. You got a lot of people out here who want Xavier Woods to have a nice solo run now, too. I had people hit me up, texting me this morning, next thing. Yeah, now it's time. It's great to see Jay win. Now it's time. Now it's time for, Xavier to have a nice solo run, man. I'm just like, where they gonna go with that? I mean, really and truly. What in the world are they gonna do? How many top-notch people is he gonna beat up? That's what I want to see. All right, Green Randall, J. Avon gonna kill the Maniac. Okay. Yeah, Mag says 2.5, 2 to 2.5, 2.5 to 2 stars. Yeah, that's pretty much what we giving it, Mag.
Well, Harry, that was all I had for you, buddy. I got to go. I got to take my dogs out.
All right, Ray, you have a good night. Appreciate you coming in, rocking with Straight Wrestling Family, man. All right, brother.
I'll be back. I'll be back as soon as. All right, later.
All right, man. We'll see you in the comments. All right, my man Orlando Connor says, WWE make good gear for the WWE wrestlers. Yeah, they do. Max said 2 stars. Okay, Mac. Max said, oops. Will Rally Sport, lots of wrestlers do great after WWE. Dolph Ziggler, TNA champ. Jinder Mahal, CMLL, tag champ. Cool. Matt Riddle was a champ. Mustafa Ali, TNA X Division title. Good for them. That's true, Rally. if they can continue to work, man, and make some money, outside of WWE, hey, big ups to them. Orlando O'Connor, the New Day is splitting up. Boy, Xavier Woods was funny last night on Raw. He turning on Kofi Kingston, maybe. It looks like he's going to do it. That will be weird, though. Not with Kofi. Yes, it will. Yes, it will be. My man Magnum says, here comes Vince Neil. Lexus King. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He does look like Vince Neil there. The way he got his haircut and that beard and all that. You 100%. You 100% on it. He does look like Vince Neil. All right, Will Rally Sports says, bye, Ray. All right, my man Orlando Connor says, I miss Bray Wyatt. You and a lot of people, Orlando. No doubt about that. Mm-hmm. I'm going to be there to the end, 100%. Pure love.
Miller just lobbed a message way over Jones's head using some technical jargon.
Let's see if they can use Grammarly to their advantage. Jones exists to get to
Man.
in a friendly way.
All right. All right, so far NXT been going pretty well, guys. Been going pretty good. Last episode, so we got an hour and 12 minutes left on this NXT episode. Hey, and this right here today will conclude. It concludes NXT's run with USA Today, with USA Network. Not USA Today, but USA Network. Orlando says the tag team WWE wrestler is crazy for splits, and the team was good, but I will miss the teams that they have in WWE. All right, guys, give me just a moment here. Give me a moment. I want to grab some tea. I will be right back, but hey, I'm going to keep the screen going so you guys know that, I'm not going to switch it to the Straight Up Wrestling Show screen. I'm going to keep this right here. Like this, be right back. Right, you guys will be looking at a brick wall. I'll be right back.
Two alpha males of the football kingdom square off.
And we couldn't be more excited.
There's Josh Allen. He's no gentle giant. If he can't go over you or around you, he'll run right through you.
Hold up now. He'll face Lamar Jackson. Speed, agility, when he takes flight, it is a sight to behold. Ravens.
Crikey, that's a gorgeous matchup. Sunday Night Football on NBC and Peacock. Guaranteed. Let them show you for free how awesome your hair could look with an absolutely free information kit and a gift card for $250 off. Scan the QR code. Don't wait. Scan the code now and ask about the Bosley guarantee.
All right, guys, be there in just a moment. Grabbing this tea, a glass of tea.
Attention for an all-time high.
I want that player removed immediately.
What is going on here? Oh, God. USA's The Anonymous. New episode Monday at 11.
Back live.
All right, Oreo Mensa from Metaphor. Yeah, that's the name of the group, Metaphor, guys. I had forgot what was the name of that group for a while there. But yeah, he's right. Ray Underwood is right. That does look like that beard it looks like a painted on beard. But if it's not, then hey, whoever did it, man, hey, he did a great job as far as pretty much shaping that thing up. But it looked like he had some, maybe some kind of gel or whatever to really plait that thing down, man, to really have it patted down or painted on him. Straight up. All right, man, let me do something real quick I forgot to do. Oh, whoa, what a chop right there from Lexus King, man. Okay, a roundhouse from Oreo Mensa. They showing Ava in the picture there. Cross, cross, the picture was crossed. But yeah, once again, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you coming in and rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show. Whatever platform you're on, definitely go ahead and hit that like, guys, and share the video straight up, man. Share this live stream. Nice roll up from Oreo Mensa. Lexus came with a body slam. Man, Lexus need to hit that gym just a little bit harder. I know he works out and everything, but hit it just a little bit harder. Pretty much get his body tighter than what he has it, man. He's a very good athlete, just like his dad, but hey, he could be a lot better. The presentation with an athlete like him means a lot. These guys are walking billboards, guys. So they actually got to look their best, man. And somebody with Lexus King, I'll say, hey, get out there, look your best. Give us your best, 100% in and out of the ring. And hey, and sky's the limit for you. It really is. Okay, nice. I like that super kick right there from Lexus King. Nice backbreaker from Lexus King. He's stretching it too, guys. He's stretching it. Whoa, nice. That was nice. That was a nice move coming off that rope. Doing that back flip from Oreo Mensa. That moonsault. It's pretty cool. Standing moonsault. Okay, Lexus pretty much had his feet on the ropes and decided he wasn't gonna, take the win like that. Well, Oreo's doing it. Oreo Mensa done it. Wow, he did it. Wow, guys. Wow. All right, I'm going to give that match 2 stars, guys. I'm going to give that match right there 2 stars. It could have been better. Just wasn't that long. Could have been better. Should have been better. But it was a decent match. It was a decent match. Wasn't bad at all. So we got Ridge Holland versus Riley Osborne. Okay, that should be interesting. That should be interesting. I like this commercial here. I mean, this pretty much the segment with Cody Rhodes in that car with that rap guy. I forgot his name. Yeah, I'm with you on that, Mag. 2 stars sounds about right. Yeah, and I mean, it could have been a little more. I think if the thing went just a little bit longer. But to tell you the truth, I say 1.5 to 2 stars. It really it lacked substance in that match. It's probably not over between those two. And like I say, guys, I missed the last few weeks. Just now catching back up on NXT. Didn't really get to do that today. My wife wanted me to do some yard work and some things, so I definitely went ahead and did that. Didn't get exactly everything I wanted to do done. Get everything I wanted to do. I didn't get to do all of it, but did some work today. Supposed to be getting a tree cut down tomorrow. I don't think so. Got a lot of rain coming off that hurricane coming out of Florida. So we'll see what happens.
How to run my business. Jobber, like, I'll never leave. Y'all have given me everything I ever prayed for. Start your free trial today at jobber.com.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays up and down. He scrambles in the T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shake. What you think, huh? It's like he takes the ice cream truck. Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built with Apple Intelligence.
All right, man. They talking about that iPhone. They trying to get me to get a new iPhone, man. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not one of these people that, every 1 to 2 years, I'm trying to switch my phone. I wait usually about between 2 and 3 years. But a lot of people, they go every year, they get a new telephone, a new iPhone. I don't do that.
I think we need a bigger yard.
With our credit,
Wow.
this yard's fine.
Come on.
Oh man, this commercial kind of funny. Wow, dude, I know you ain't trying. Wow.
Credit Karma can show us how to improve our credit for free. Then we can get a place in a bigger yard.
You hear that, Nora?
From free credit scores.
Oh man, good commercial. This is a good commercial, but hey, wow. So let's see how the rest of the night NXT. Let's see how everything goes. We'll see. Hopefully we have some. Hopefully they end up great. I expected a great night of wrestling tonight, man. Something very spectacular. But you know what? They didn't go all out. Just like when they went, the first night SmackDown was on USA couple weeks ago. They didn't go all out, man. They did not give us the coup de grace. They did not give us, man, the ultimate gala spectacle. They didn't give us that. That's what I was wanting. That's what I was looking forward to. And I'm sure everybody else was looking forward to that. So, wow. So all I gotta say is they got an hour. It's almost 9. It's about to hit 9 o'clock. It's 8:59. They have an hour, man, to give us the best of the best. That's the way I look at it. Give us the best. Give us the most spectacular. Hey, leave USA. Leave them, on a winning note. That hey, NXT was the shiznit on your station, man. Definitely. That's what we want. That's what we want you to give us. As wrestling fans, we always want the best. We want the best. We deserve the best. And that's what we're asking for. Give us the best. I don't care what it is. I mean, wrestling should be so exciting. I mean, the way it was like when I was growing up. I mean, just exciting. I mean, where you was on the edge of the seats. I don't care if you was watching it on a Saturday morning and man, a bunch of jobbers are running around or whatever. You was on the edge of your seats wondering what's going to happen. That's how great wrestling was. Just great. It was great, guys. Ray Underwood says, agree with you, Harry. Appreciate you, Ray. Tony D'Angelo said he's afraid. That's the truth. Man, you sounding like Rocky. But you sounding like your Italian brother. Hey, Rocky Balboa. I think Tony D'Angelo can take Obafemi, man. I really do. Not as strong as this dude, not as big, but as talented. Most definitely as talented. And we saw a few weeks ago when, hey, Obafemi tried to take him and toss him in that pay-per-view. Didn't happen. Tony got that leverage on him, tossed Oba. That was pretty cool, man. That was pretty cool. This guy has a lot of skill, a lot of talent. Oh, he's going to go in there in the boxing ring, huh? What's Tony D'Angelo, man? Rocky Balboa. Rocky Balboa. Goodness sake, boy, knocked the spit out of his mouth. Oh, snap. Oh, snap. Wow. Tony, you look good, man. I like the way you threw those punches, even though they was in slow motion and everything. They was, they set it up to look good, but it looked good. Ray says, agree with you, Harry. Yeah, but that was look good. Tony, collegiate star, and I think he's a legit fighter, guys.
2 weeks from tonight on the CW, it will be the ruler of NXT defending the North American title against the God.
Man, the CW is gonna explode in a couple weeks, guys. There's my girl in there. There's my girl. Thea Hale. But Thea in there, she losing it. She losing it because, hey, she believed in Ridge Holland. But he betrayed her. He betrayed the whole group. Thea she don't like that. Them little girls like that, man, they get all that stuff bottled up in them. Like, I just can't believe it. Especially when, they got the sweet personality and everything. Think everybody just sweet and nice and just, she can't believe that she believed in him. He turned on him like that. All right, Riley, let's see what you can do against this big man. All right, there's my girl, Christine, in the house. Christine, Saucy Girl. Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone tonight? Everybody's doing pretty good, Christine. Everybody's doing pretty good. Mag, Ray, Orlando, Will Rallisport. Everybody says hello to Christine. Christine, Saucy Girl, is in with the family tonight. Oh, nice clothesline, man. Lariat by Ridge Holland. He hit that lariat solid on Riley Osborne. Goodness sake. Now he's tearing him. He's tearing his shirt off of Riley. Nice knee lift up into the chest. Man, things not looking good for my man Riley. All right, Christine says hello all. Okay. Ridge with that headbutt to the side of the chin. Oh, Riley, whoa. Nice up kick. Right up above the head of Ridge Holland. Try to get him with that fruit roll-up. That's not good, Riley. I'm surprised that big man didn't pick you up and hit you with a sidewall slam. Oh, nice move. Yeah, Ridge is a big boy, Christine. Man, look, Thea, boy. Come on, Riley. You got to win this match for Thea. Oh, good job. Wow. Wow, broke that guardrail there. All right, Mag says, greetings, Christine. Appreciate that, Mag. Come in and welcoming our family in here. Okay. Oh, snap. I thought he was going to do something else. Oh, wow. Brain buster. The Redeemer, Brain Buster. You know, hey, his version of the Brain Buster. Wow. All right, Christine says thank you. Wow. I'm having a hard time, Mag. I don't know what you give us, but I'm giving it. I'm going to wait till after this attack to go ahead and give it a star ranking. Goodness sake, nice, Riley. Riley, you're going to have to fight this big boy because he's going to try to hurt you. He ain't done. Wow. Yeah, that's what I gave it, Mag. I'll give it 1.5 stars, maybe 2. I'm kind of like you, but I'll go ahead and give Riley had a lot of offense in there in this match, along with Ridge. I give it 2 stars, and this is even bringing it up even a little higher. This outside thing, you know, these guys battling. Wow. Oh, snap. Ridge flying through the air like he's Michael Jordan or somebody, man. Oh, Riley is fighting this big dude. I'm going to give it a thumbs up. I'm almost giving it an extra star, half star, because of what's going on here. Because Riley came out fighting. I'm going to give it 2 stars and a thumbs up. Thumbs up to the outside, what happened on the outside, the battling, the fighting spirit of Riley Osborne. Because, hey, he's outweighed. And, Ridge Holland has the strength advantage. I like Miz. I like this. I like Miz's little segment there. I'll go ahead and give that a thumbs up. Wesley versus Zachary Wentz. That is going to be good, guys. I do too, Christine. I feel bad for Thea. Love Thea. And, hey, like I said, when these females, they short, sweet like her and everything, when they really put their heart behind somebody, they really and truly believe in them. And I believe she really truly believed in Ridge Holland, thought that he was a changed person, that he was really, Chase U. He was down with Chase U 100%. And then he went and did that, and so I'm pretty sure that upset her a lot and she don't like it. And yeah, all the fighting spirit that's in her is coming out, it's coming out right now. Yeah, Max says 2 stars total for the extra stuff. Definitely. No doubt. Yes, she is, Christine. She is so cute. She's really, really cute. No doubt. All right. But yeah, so far we had a pretty good night. Pretty decent night so far. But I was hoping they'd give us a little bit more. This match right here, 100%, this match did give us what I expected for the show tonight. There was some excitement, especially after the match. So let's see what we get after this, guys. Hey, I have not seen the card or anything. I did put it up. I did put it up in the description, as far as putting the little promo up that, hey, we was going to be on tonight. But I really didn't pay attention to it, guys. I didn't pay much attention to it. So we'll see. I was in a rush with so many things. I was just like, boom, 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 just hitting it and just making a little, made a little collage of what was going to happen on the show and just put it out there. Didn't really pay a lot of attention to it because I was talking to people at the same time that I was doing that. So.
Smarter segmentation and powerful automated flows, you can connect when it counts. Content that converts. Join more than 100,000 brands using Klaviyo.
Man, got a lot of people doggone hit me up. But yeah, in 2 weeks, me and Chris, I have a show that I booked. Well, I got to do creative. I got to redo the creative because we didn't get to do it this weekend. We had some issues with the venue. So we having our show in 2 weeks at the same venue, Grand Battle All Out War in Greenville, South Carolina. And so I got to sit down and I got to write up the matches and write up all the scenarios and everything that's going to, I want these guys to do. I already talked to some wrestlers. They love the ideas that I have. So that right there is coming up for us in a couple weeks. Friday and Saturday, probably Friday and Saturday. Well, let me see. That's on, I think, 27th and the 28th. Is that Saturday and Sunday? Let me see, guys. 27th and the 28th. NXT, not NXT, but TNA will be in our area. No, that's Friday and Saturday, guys. TNA Friday and Saturday this week will be here in my home, not in my hometown, but next door. So, next door, Spartanburg, South Carolina, right next to Greenville, South Carolina. Chris and I, we plan on being at both shows. If not, we're going Friday night, not NXT, TNA, Friday night for TNA, and Saturday night we may go to AWL indie show here in Greenville, but most likely we're gonna do both of the TNA shows, and especially Saturday night, because if Moose don't show up Friday night, I gotta take Chris to Saturday night, because you guys know how you feel about Moose, the ones that's been here, how much he hates Moose. All right, Christine says, I saw Waller and Theory were on. Yes, they were. I hope they didn't bring the rating down too low. I hear you. They attacked my boys Nathan Fraser and Axiom. They attacked them. I didn't like that, but I would for this show, for what they're trying to do for the CW and building that up, I went ahead and gave it a thumbs up. So it did work for that. I will give them that. All right, my girl Alma Clark. Alma's in the house, says, "What's up, Harry? How you doing this evening?" Doing pretty good, Alma. I'm doing pretty good. Resting up some, back from watching Growing Up Von Erich. Okay. Very good podcast tonight. Check it out. Okay, check it out. I definitely will. Okay, Obafema's in the house. Let's see what he's got to say.
Next week with Tony D'Angelo. What's your reaction to that?
I don't have one.
All right, next question.
You're gonna need to talk, buddy.
What do you think of the training footage we saw from Tony D'Angelo?
Tony can fool all of you, and he can fool his family, and he can even fool himself, but Tony can't fool me. Tony is broken. I can see it in his eyes.
Another question?
Don't underestimate him.
I'm done answering questions.
All right. Thank you so much, Obafemi. Who is
Man, you owe us more than that.
the longest North American champion in history? Back to you guys.
Obafema is not the longest. She didn't just say what I thought she said. It sounded like she said the longest reigning North American champion in history. She calling Obafema that? Because I know he's not the longest running. He hasn't had that belt that long. So I don't know what's going on with that. Yes, he is, Christine. Girl, he's a beast. There's no doubt. Christine says, do you think Miz will retire? He could. I mean, very talented guy, could do a lot of things. Pretty much can transfer. He can, pretty much his career, he can go over and do TV. He can do a lot of different things. So if I was him, yeah, I probably would retire. I don't know. Because you got to sit there and look and say how much is there left in wrestling for him? Not with the WWE. Now, if he goes somewhere else and do something, I'm definitely with him on that. Maybe go to TNA. I wouldn't go to AEW if I was him. But go to TNA. But when it boils down to it, why? I don't know. Unless he's going to go over there and team up with Dolph Ziggler. Hey, Nick Nemeth. I think they will be a great tag team together.
This is the last bit of advice that I will ever give you, so shut the fuck up and listen.
Oh, wow.
Next week, just make sure that Gigi doesn't watch. What did you just say? What the did you just say? Not keep my fiance's name out of your mouth.
All right, guys.
G. I'm in the CIO right now, bitch. Come and see me. You left? Yeah, right away. Oh, are you coming here?
Oh, he's coming.
Right. Say less.
Okay, Wesley going to meet him.
Yo, where's he at? Huh?
Well, oh, snap, man. He jawed Wesley. Nice right. Oh, scoop slam. Oh, All right, man. Look, I'll go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Oh, wow. All right, Christine said yes, they would. Yes, no doubt. Yeah, Christine, big fight.
USA Network for the last several years.
Just like that fight right there. I've had so many memories on the network for so many years. I want to say, appreciate it. It's been beautiful.
Well, it's been an honor.
I like Booker, man. I really do. I didn't like him back when I first seen him with the Ebony Express back in when they was in Texas over there in Global Championship Wrestling. Then he came over with his brother. They was Harlem Heat. In WCW, I didn't like him. I really didn't. I didn't like him nor his brother. And when he became a solo guy, and he had that 4 out of 7 against Chris Benoit, and he was doing his thing, dressing up, pretty much dressing to kill every week, coming out there talking and everything. A lot of people thought he was joining the Four Horsemen. It looked that way. And Ric Flair was even talking about that he may join the Four Horsemen. Never did materialize because I figured that, WCW at that time had other plans with him, and it worked out real good because, he ended up in that feud with Benoit, and he ended up being a champion over there. And then over there in WCW, it might not have happened if he would have became a horseman. But, man, yeah, to him, I had started liking him as a solo wrestler and everything, but, yeah, I really do. I like Booker T, man. He's a wrestling treasure. I will give him that. Hey, it wouldn't seem right without Booker T. It is Tiffy time. Am I frozen here? Okay. All right. Yeah, I can tell my internet is getting weaker here, guys. But like I'm buffering a little bit. Wow. All right, Christine says, where are we at? What in the world? Benoit was great. Such a shame what happened to him. Yes, that's true. Such a shame to what happened to him, the whole family. I'm just like, it's crazy. Matt says, nice NXT montage. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right, here come Wendy Chu. Or is that what he calling her now? Okay, Christine, thank you. I'm going to watch that. Wendy Chu and Rosemary.
All the good times were just taken right out of this place as it's a pair of nightmares coming to life. Chu, Rosemary versus Reese and Petrovich next.
I like Reese and Petrovich.
Every night. I live alone, but I still do it every night.
Reese and Petrovich. I like those two.
Cascade Platinum Plus and save water. One load of uses gallons of water.
Professional wrestler.
That means small water. And up to $130 a year on your utility bill. For sparkling clean dishes, run your dishwasher every night with Cascade. The surprising way to save in your wallet.
Chevy gets it. I want it, and I can afford it. It can be one and the same. Like our high-tech SUV, Chevy Trax, a car and driver 10 best.
What in the world's going on?
The the rugged Chevy Trailblazer, and the Chevy Colorado Motor Trend Truck of the Year. All connected with OnStar technology. When you want more, Chevy's got you. Chevrolet, together let's drive.
And we're back. The team is looking down the barrel of a 4:55 meeting.
Wow.
Turn it around and make this meeting an email.
Jones is taking the ball and running with it. She's asking Grimley to write the first draft of an email. What a play.
Grammarly is an AI writing partner that helps you make.
All right, guys, I'm just checking something right now.
It's good. It's a slam dunk. The meeting's canceled. We'll go home champion.
Download Grammarly for free.
Meet.
Okay, yeah, I'm buffering and everything. So, guys, I'm gonna try to go audio here for a little while. All right, let's see. Yeah, Mac, you got Wendy Chu in the house. We see that. Yeah, they're a pair. Very good here. Let's see how this match goes down. Like I said, I like Petrovic and I like Brinley Reese. What Petrovic's first name? I like that girl a lot. I like her a lot. So we'll see how this match goes down. Wendy Chu is a very good talent. You know, look, I don't know about that weirdness that she's doing now, that crazy stuff that she's doing. I'm kind of like Christian. I like the Wendy Chu, the pillow Wendy Chu. I had to give Chris a call in a little while, making sure that he got home safe because, like I said, you know, hey, it was raining so hard it started flooding in certain areas here today, and it wasn't even raining that long. You know, I went and got a pizza, and wow, man, come back, road flooded. Ohio State and Michigan State this week. Okay. I don't know about watching these football games on streaming service. Now, I do watch the ESPN streaming. I do watch that. You know, I've been doing that ever since ESPN 3. I stream high school football games on the streaming service. But as far as a lot of the college football games on streaming service and the pros, I don't know about all that, man. I don't know if I really want to go there. But, hey, it is what it is. Pretty soon, we probably have all the networks, even the big networks who carry it on regular TV. All their games are going to be on streaming. But you got streaming services who are trying to get the service of the NFL, trying to get, you know, NFL or college football exclusively so you can sign up for their service. It's flat crazy. Wow. I like that. Jada and Lola Vice and Jada Parker. Wow, talking about some heat, man. I mean, as far as those two together, you're gonna have you're just gonna have that. You're gonna have some major attitude, you know, between those two. Straight up. Wow, man, my internet is bad because I'm streaming this. I should be looking at it on regular TV. And yes, it's messed up. And I think that rain having a lot to do with it too. The weather's having something to do with it because, like I said, you know, hey, man, AT&T has got to get that fiber optic here, and it's 1 mile up the road from me, and they won't put it here because we have all these trees and everything. We're new, pretty much. Even though I've been here like 13 years, but pretty much it's a new development over here in my neighborhood. But back when I started, we had like 23 houses. Just a couple years back, we only had 23, 28 houses, I think. And now we have like 60, 65 houses. So, you know, everything's changed, but we still have a lot of a lot of forest area, a lot of, you know, a lot of woods here. And no power lines. So, but yeah, so they can come and run them things underground just like they do. That's what they do with fiber optic. So we have fiber optic. I need that good internet, guys. Need that great internet. All right, nice clothesline. Christine said, did you see Jeff Hardy did a tribute to Bray Wyatt and painted his face as the Fiend? No, I did not, Christine. And Mike and Matt and Jeff, they will be in Spartanburg Friday and Saturday for TNA. So we'll see them there. But they from this area. So a lot of people out here in the indie wrestling scene, we all know them. They from this area. They used to have a lot of matches. So a lot of people, they just like, they're trying to get out to see Matt and Jeff because they supposed to had a showing Tuesday and Wednesday with some of the fans. But I think they did it private. They did it private, and they probably called a lot of fans, called certain fans, people that they know in the area, and told them about it because a lot of us did not even know about it. Well, of course, I found out about it, and Chris found out about it, but people was calling us because, they know we're podcasters, and so we know a lot of people out here on the indie scene and asked us about it, and we're like, we wasn't sure. We know exactly, we have no clue where they're going to be, but there was people calling us, but there's some people called us and gave us some tips on it, where they might be. But yeah, Matt and Jeff, nobody gave us, no representative gave us any clue about it. The way I looked at it, I said, hey, maybe they want their, until Friday and Saturday, they want their, privacy. Can't blame them. All right, Christine says it was awesome. Okay, I'm going to check that out. We'll look it up, Christine. Man, who is this Rosemary girl? She look like something from Return of the Living Dead. Oh, wow. All right, here come Wendy. Wendy and Rosemary with a double suplex. Yeah, I hear you, Christine Saucy Girl. She is nasty. Hey, Brinley Reese, still hell, big sister. Act just like her. I don't know. Since been teaming with Vic, she hasn't been acting like that. Now, when she was pretty much running around with what in the world? When she was running around with Anofi and Blake, Anofi and Blade. Was it Anofi and Blake? Anofi and Blade, when she was running around with them, she was jumping up and down, acting all crazy, like in cheer mode with their hell. What are you doing, Petrovic? You can't do that. Wow. No. Oh, my God. Oh, my gosh. Oh, my goodness. Yes, she did. That's not good. Why are they just calling her Petrovic? Karen Petrovic. That was her name. What? But, man. That was not good. I'm going to give it on a curve. I'm going to give it 1.5 stars, this match here. This is not good. This is not good, Petrovic. I think Brinley Reese understands, she's looking at that. But who is this lover boy out here?
Not too thrilled with you injecting yourself in my title match as a special guest referee. Can't say I'm shocked, but I appreciate the honesty. Thanks. I've seen how you've handled yourself as a referee or pretend referee. I've been where you've been. I've worked way too hard for this. And I'm not really in the mood for any of your drama, to be honest with you. Drama.
I hear Christine.
Because last week when I let you guys fight, listen, I took a ride from Portland and I didn't get any sleep. I thought it was funny at the time. Not letting any of that go on. Calling it right down the middle. Not gonna let you be cheap. I'm not gonna let you, speaking of drama, desperately try to low blow somebody behind the referee's back. Now, I don't know if this is drama, but remember when you just fell on top of a guy unconscious to win the belt? Yeah, I don't know if that's drama, but that's not going to happen either. Look, if you're the man, tell everybody you are, great. You get the chance to prove it Tuesday in Chicago. And I'll raise your hand. I'll even wrap it around your waist. But if you're not the guy, then I won't.
Yo, boy is.
Is that Javon Evans? Who is that coming out? Okay, Cedric Alexander and Javon Evans. Okay. When it came out, man, it sounded like something like R-Truth will come out too. Coming out bouncing like they R-Truth or something. For some reason, this is just. All right, Christine says Punk needs to put him to sleep. I hear you. Christine Saucy Girl says Cedric and Javon. Yep. Any word on R-Truth? No, I haven't heard anything, Christine, here lately. Last couple weeks, two or three weeks.
Check out Mahomes' top 3 plays up and down. He scrambles it and T-Mobile to get that new iPhone 16 Pro on us. It's a little shimmy, shake. What you think, huh? It's like you taking an ice cream truck. Ice cream! He got his iPhone 16 Pro, the first iPhone built with Apple Intelligence. Cuz holding up like a bag of wine. Now with T-Mobile,
see how everything works out here.
Their families can save 20% every month versus the other big guys.
Since he got squashed by Reed. No, that's what I'm wondering. That's exactly what I'm wondering. Because Reed, how much of that weight has he really been landing on people? A lot, probably. Goodness sake.
This is my first human. I am so excited.
Of a prank show? The American Nightmare Cody Rhodes.
I just pranked the New Day.
So scary. It's funny.
Okay, Christine, let us know. Put it in the group on Facebook. I'll see what I can find. Okay, appreciate it. And find out. But yeah, hopefully he's okay. And this thing with Bronson Reed, like I said, man, look, all I can say is that Bronson Reed is being pushed down our throats. Triple H is going to give it to us whether we like it or not. He's going to give it to us. Man, I still don't think anything special of Bronson Reed. You know, Braun Strowman, okay, I like him better than I like Bronson Reed, put it that way. But Bronson Reed, he's going to shove this guy down our throat. And he's going to do what he can to make us like him. You know, it doesn't matter if the fans, get pumped up for him or not. You know, all the fans in the front was, but the fans from like third row on back, nah, just silent. Every time they see him come out and do all those crazy shenanigans, jumping everybody, hitting everybody with a tsunami or whatever. But wow, Triple H, I don't know what this guy got on you, but you ain't gonna make him into no major superstar, because the thing is, you're gonna have to continue this. Even after his feud is over with Braun Strowman, now if he wins this feud, he's gonna have to continue this. He's gonna have to continue destroying the competition. He's gonna have to destroy everybody that you put in front of him. That's what people are gonna expect. You created a monster when you did that, man. Even though the guy might look like a monster, I'm saying you created a monster. You created something that's too big to handle, when it boils down to it. Because this guy's going to go to you and you're going to say, what am I going to be doing next, boss? Hey, we tried to get over with that. Hey, I'm really hard up. I really want to be the star. I really want to be something special here. I'm pretty sure Bronson Reed, man, I'm sure he talks to Triple H like that. And Triple H must be like that with this guy. They must be like peanut butter and jelly, guys. It must be like rice and gravy, salt and pepper. These two are connected at the hip or something. Because there's no way in the world. Because that was Jim Crockett. Jim Crockett wouldn't have pushed that dude like that, man. Jim Crockett would have been like, he trip over the ropes, boy, he out of here.
Don't answer that. It was rhetorical.
Okay. So after your victory, what would be next for Fatal?
Listen, NXT has the strongest women's division in wrestling.
Very strong women's division. I will say that, JC Jane.
Now, how do we go about doing that? It's simple. We win championships. You can quote me. You can tweet me.
What's the name of this group? Positive Influence? Positive something? Wait a minute. What's the name of this group, guys? Like I said, I've missed the last 3 NXT. 3 weeks straight. Oh, Jada and Lola. Okay. Fatal Influence. That's it. So they got something in common. They both hate Fatal Influence. So they probably going to work good together in this match next Tuesday. Can't wait to see it. Roxanne Perez versus Julia. Should be pretty good, guys. All right, A-Town Down's coming out. Here come Green Randall. I don't know if he's still on, but here come his boys. Oh, man. Yeah, I'm having trouble here with my internet. Bad, guys. Just give me just a moment here. I'm just going to go to audio. All right, let's see how this match turns out. That's Javon Evans. This dude looks just like this guy that wrestled here in Spartanburg, South Carolina. Named Uriah. Looks just like it. Looks just like Uriah. Except he has more weight than Uriah has on him. Austin Theory, great wrestler, guys. I got to give Austin Theory that. Right now, him and Grayson Waller, they are putting it on Javon Evans, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, they are putting it on him. All right, Christine, thanks. She said, I just read where Truth was struggling. He had several cracked ribs and internal bleeding. I didn't realize he was 52. Yes, Christine, he's been around a long time. And Christine, yeah, keep your eye on the channel. You know, I know I already got old videos of him up. I'll put some more old videos of him up of back when he wrestled here in Spartanburg back in the 90s, late 90s, 98, 99. I have some stuff from when he used to call himself Kid Crush, K Crush. You know, he started here in Spartanburg, down, you know, not too far from me and Chris. Right up the road. Whoa. Whoa, they are putting it on Javon. Javon's going to have to get some offense here. Wow.
As Austin Theory in control of this matchup for the young OG, trying to twist it around, turn it around, inside cradle. Keep the shoulders down, but Austin Theory, the former United States champion. The man who beat John Cena at WrestleMania.
Christine Saucy Girl says, cool. I think I remember seeing spots of him being in prison before joining WWE. Yeah, he was in prison before he started wrestling back in 98, 99 up at APW, American Pro Wrestling in Spartanburg, South Carolina. You know, he did some prison stints in, you know, Charlotte and everything. And Charlotte's not too far from Spartanburg and Greenville. And he came up and he approached my friend. He approached me and Chris's friend, Jay Eagle, who's a legendary Native American wrestler up in Spartanburg, who's been running for 40 plus years. And he gave R-Truth a chance. You know, R-Truth has been clean ever since then. I've been leading pretty much a upstanding life, been an upstanding citizen since then, since he got into wrestling, years ago. But the guy looks almost exactly the same that he looked when he started back in 98, 99. Look almost basically the same. Crazy. All right, here comes Cedric. Come on, Cedric. Why you got to do this? Wow. Oh, wow.
Aldi has low prices on beef all the time, but here, the sale could end at any minute.
No, he hasn't, Christine. No, he hasn't.
Excuse me. Aldi doesn't play pricing games on USDA choice beef. They have low prices every day.
Everything we don't do is for you. It's an Aldi thing. What? Let's choose a Sleep Number smart bed. I need it a little cool.
And I needed a lot of cool.
We're both cool like that. Sleep Number does that. Actively cools and warms on each side. Save 40% on the Sleep Number Special Edition smart bed. Plus free home delivery when you add an adjustable base. Shop now.
I started experiencing hair loss on my edges specifically. My part was extra thin, and then that's when I found hers. Through hers, you can regrow thicker, fuller hair with a range of doctor-trusted treatments, including serums, chews, and pills, formulated with prescription ingredients and high-grade supplements. I started to feel more confident. I tell all of my friends about hers. Regrow hair in as few as 3 to 6 months. Get started today.
Man, I don't know about some of these pills, these hers and hims pills. It seemed like they're getting into everything. First, it was used as a man's potency pill, for hey, sexual enhancement, and then for men and women. Now look like they're using it as to grow hair, regrow hair back, and all kind of different things that stuff can supposedly can do. So I don't know if I trust all that. All right, we back to some action, guys. Ladies and gentlemen, let's see what's going to happen for the rest of this match. They got Cedric in there working him over right now. They pretty much worked Javon over, and then Javon and Cedric got a little offense in there. But now we see Austin Theory and Grayson Waller taking back over. You're right, Christine. People today are way too vain, big time. Wow. Yeah, not Ashton, but Grayson and Austin, they are pretty much dominating like they should here in NXT. They're dominating this match. They look top notch. They really do. They look top notch. Very well trained. Look like they're on a different level. And Cedric Alexander should be there too on that other level. I mean, how long was this guy on the main roster? Forever, a long time. All right, nice roll up from Cedric Alexander. That's not going to hold big. Grayson Waller, that's a nice back kick. Side back kick. That was nice. And Grayson, Grayson out here, being arrogant, bringing that arrogance with it. Oh, nice elbow drop. Okay, Javon Evans. Oh, whoa. Come in, man. Hey, swinging. Nice clothesline right there, but he looks awkward against this team. He really does. Okay. Nice super kick. Oh, he got caught, but still, he was able to hit it. Goodness sake, man. Wow. I don't think so. Wow. That was beautiful, though, the way he came back in that ring. Oh, wow. Wow. Double forearms there. Oh, snap. Cedric, that was pretty strong. Okay, Ashman Fraser out here. Wow. Oh, nice kick. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. That's not good. Wow. I had it at 2.7. I had this match at 2.7. I'm giving it 2.5 stars. That was just flat out crazy. I feel bad for Evans and Alexander. Ashman Fraser, come on now. Y'all can't be y'all can't be doing that. But they shouldn't have never came out in the first place. I can understand them coming out because they got attacked earlier, but no way. They should not have came out here. All right, Trick Willie.
Maybe 20 to 25 of them able to hold that NXT title. Less than that, maybe 5 to 6 able to hold that thing twice. I want to be part of that group.
Oh, I didn't know they was playing, Christine.
I want it back.
All right, Christine says watching the Packers and Titans game from Sunday. Oh, okay, wasn't televised in this area, so I recorded it on the NFL Network. Okay, cool.
I'm going to do everything in my power.
Christine says you're back. Yes.
Look, man, I already talked to Punk. We're good. I'm going to focus on Ethan Page. You know I don't like money, but I got to respect the fact he always finds a way to get the job done. So
Yeah, man, I'm with you. Crazy tag match, 2 to 2.5 stars. Yeah, I'm going to roll with 2.5 on that. It's a good match. It's a good match. It's unfortunate that it ended up that way, but I'm glad that Javon Evans and
I got to beat Trick Williams. And if I do all those things, I guarantee best.
Cedric Alexander didn't end up fighting Ashman Fraser. But look like they're imploding, man. Not good. Better get it together before.
Thanks so much, Trick. Good luck.
Before next week. Was it a week after? One of the two.
For joining us here tonight. You're now going to head over to the arena for the final portion of the press conference that'll feature the NXT Women's Champion, Roxanne Perez, and Julia.
Okay.
Thanks so much and have a good evening.
The time is now. The NXT
Okay, here she comes.
calls herself the best woman in the world. She will have an opportunity to prove that next week against Julia. As these two are getting ready for the final part of our press conference, it takes place live right here on NXT.
I want your word that you will have my back so that I can have yours.
I give you my word. I'll have you back. Friday, King Rhodes and Reigns stay united as Solo Sikoa returns.
Whoa. Nice. Showing this. Yeah, I like this commercial that is showing in between the show for Friday Night SmackDown in Oklahoma City. All right, Christine Saucy Girl, the area in Ohio where I live, the entire broadcast area. If they are playing, we don't get any other games at that time. Really stinks. Wow, that does stink, Christine. Wow. All right, Ray Underwood says 2 to 2.5 stars. Last match, yes. Yeah, I'm gonna roll with that 2.5, my brother. All right. Mag says, here comes the last segment of NXT on USA Network. Yeah, yes it is. So let's give it our undivided attention, everybody. We got doggies and cats running into Target. Nice Target commercial. Pretty much running up to wherever, hey, checking out. They in the pet section. I like this little commercial. Even though a lot of things about Target right now I don't like. Of the things that they've been doing since when? I say 2018, 2019, they've done a lot of things that I don't like. I don't agree with. And, hey, the ones in the know, you guys know why. You know why. But I did work for them for a while there in management and everything with Target years ago. They was nothing like that. And speaking of Ohio, I think they are out of Ohio. Still not a bad company, but they pretty much, they're open to a lot of things. Just put it that way. A lot of things that they shouldn't be into. I'm with you on that, Christine, and I know why you despise it too. Ray Underwood says last match better be 4 stars. Not going to be a match. They're going to have a press conference. 4 stars. So hopefully, wow, it's raining hard out there. Hopefully, Roxanne Perez, guy's supposed to come and cut down his big tree tomorrow. Well, he can forget that. I know he want the money. There's a huge tree in my backyard, about 20 feet up above my house. Higher than my house. It is really high. My brother wanted to cut it down, but he seemed like, my brother and the guy he worked with, they cut trees down. I'm like, man, that tree will fall on my house. I ain't with that, boy. Y'all, I got to have that insurance. All right. Ray Underwood said last match better be 4 stars, no doubt. I'm with you on that, Christine. I despise that store. And like you said, within the last 6 years, and, there's a few times I had to go 2 out of the 3 times. I think all 3 times I had to go in, and I was asked to go in because I had to buy a certain present. They was the only ones had twice so far. My wife told me to go in there. I said, I don't want to go in that store. And one time I had to go in there. I forgot I had to go in there for somebody, I think, that one of my clients needed something in there, and so I went in there. So, but that's about it. They're very woke, Christine. I didn't want to say it, but they are. They're very woke, no doubt. I'm not with that. The policies that they and all the stuff that they support, I'm not with that. And I know Mag and Mag and Mag agrees with me and everything on a lot of stuff. But as far as Target, I'm just like, yeah, I like them. I used to like them. But now, man, I go into that store looking for the woke stuff. So as I go in there, it is what it is. I'm just like, wow, man, stay off the political side. Don't be doing that. Hey, just because you serve everybody. You serving everybody. Straight up. All right. Trick Willie and Ethan Page with CM Punk as a special guest referee. That right there should be pretty good. Pretty good coming up. Okay, Roxanne versus Julia. So this right here should be very interesting, and I think they talking next. And so next Tuesday it goes down. All right, Christine, I haven't liked them since they kicked out the bell ringers from Salvation Army. Now that pisses me off. Yeah, I remember that. Now I remember that. I had forgot about that. I did forget about that. So that's another reason to stay away from them. Yeah, that's crazy. Next on CW. Okay, the street fight, that's next week, right? Next Tuesday. Okay. And the Fatal Influence, man. Wow. Should be pretty good. Lola and Jada, very tough, very these women are rugged. They don't look like they be rugged like that. Oh, yeah, they do. I'll take that back. I'll take that back. All right, they got to knock this out the park. You got to be a good press conference. Last one on USA from NXT. The last show, last segment.
Now, in addition to that, we have a reporters here in place to ask their questions to you, but I'm not going to waste any more time. Let's get to the first question.
This is a question for Julia. Are you more impressed or intimidated with Roxanne Perez's heavyweight championship reign? And is it a reign you think you could uphold?
Oh, I'm sorry. You're just assuming that she's gonna take my championship from me because
Roxanne, no offense, but please let Julia answer the question.
Oh, wow.
ロクサーヌは神のことを言われるだけのものを見せてきた。けど、それは私がいなかったから。私は NXT を見てきたよ。彼女が20歳でここに来て、でそして、ブランドを背負って、タイトル取って、一度も負けてない。今回も必死で勝つためにやってくるでしょう。でも私は NXT Women's チャンピオンになるためにここにやってきたの。
Saying a lot of things, but I can't hear it.
私はそんなチャンスが転がってくるのを。
All right, Christine, you and I are a lot alike. We grew up in the era when things made sense, yes, and people weren't so stupid. Exactly. Mind blowing. Yeah, people in this country just lost common sense. This country is, oh gosh. I need my friends here I got a couple friends. We have a couple of my friends that tune in with us usually sometimes from Japan. And one of the guys I grew up with, Wayne Cochran, he's over in Japan now. Him and his wife, Noriko, they tune in from Japan. And, hey, they know this stuff. I need them here to translate.
I became the beautiful madness by creating my opportunities in Chicago. I will show Roxanne that only is in a new era. That it's time she passes that torch to me.
All right, Julia, you're talking a lot. You're speaking a lot. We live in a time in the country I no longer understand. Exactly, Christine. Exactly. And we got people out here who wants to give it up, who wants to give up everything that we know in this country. Our whole culture, the whole thing. And if we get another 4 years like that, hey, we're not going to have a country. That's all it is to it.
Match that she's had in Japan. Her name would pop up on my X, and I think to myself, wow, I wonder if our paths will cross. And now look, you guys, this is the dream match.
Yeah, Mag says Christine, exactly.
For Julia, because she's so excited for this, because she's never stepped inside the ring with anybody that has the equity that I have. And I think everyone seems to forget that I'm the reason why she came to the WWE. That's right. Because I didn't go looking for you. You came looking for me. I don't care what championships that you've held all around the world.
I like this so far.
The only championship that actually matters, and she knows that.
Between these two.
That's exactly why she came all the way over here looking for me. NXT is entering a whole new realm, and the only person that deserves to be at the forefront of it is the person that built this brand from the ground
up me.
Well, you didn't build it from the ground up, Chris. Sorry about that.
Did you ever ask?
You didn't build us up, Roxanne, from the ground up. You wasn't there from the jump. But I've been watching Roxanne since she was over in Ring of Honor, guys. When she was Roxy, started watching her. This what, maybe 4 years ago, whatever, 4 or 5 years. Yeah, about 4 years ago when I first seen her, and I was just like, wow, incredible, man, incredible. When she first started, maybe it was 3 years ago, 3.5 years ago. Very, very good.
No, I feel good. Moving to America has been incredible.
She speaks pretty good English.
Everything is new. But do you know what's not new? That I'm still the most feared wrestler in the world.
Okay.
NXT gets the feel, the beautiful madness.
Oh, good. What's going on here? Oh, God.
My question is, what are you going to do when you have me waiting on the other side of your NXT Women's Championship match?
All right, something's going on over on Facebook. All right, let me see what's going on Facebook. But Christine says, it really stinks. I struggle and so bad because I can't afford my bills and groceries with my income. I can't imagine if Trump doesn't win in November, he has to. I agree. All right, Christine, I think you got knocked off. Wow. What the heck is going on here? Wow. All right, guys. Man, Christine, I hope you come over to YouTube because something going on there. All right. Appreciate everybody coming on, rocking with the Straight Up Wrestling Show tonight. All right, man. Something just now happened here. The power got knocked out here. So our power got knocked out. Sorry about that, but I appreciate everybody coming in. And look like Facebook knocked Christine off or knocked us off. And I can't get over there to check that out. But Christine, I'll hit her up here in just a moment. But we got knocked off of Facebook. And my power just now went out and it popped back on. So, so that's the reason why, that's what happened here. But look like I'm not frozen a little bit. Look like I was freezing up a little bit. Yeah, I'm back. But yeah, like I said, man, all my power got knocked out. But I'll see you guys a little bit later. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream. And let me go and check out everything. Go over to Facebook and check out and see why our stream ended over there. But I'll talk to each and every one of you guys a little bit later. Appreciate Mag coming in. Appreciate my man Ray coming in. Green Rumble coming in. Christine coming in. And everybody else who came in here and rocking with us. Charity came in, rocking with Straight Up Wrestling Show here on this Tuesday night. The last show on the CW, the last NXT on CW. I'll see you guys tomorrow night. NXT. Stay straight up. Peace. Good night, Mag.